Here we go. Sri Lanka playing in yellow, closing down immediately. I wonder if that's an indication of what we can expect.
1 and 2 touch passing from Palestine, not particularly penetrative, but being able to keep possession and just drag Sri Lankan defenders around. Now he's got him behind.
Chance here.
Oh, goalkeeper's done well.
Goalkeeper did enough. That could have gone anywhere.
The 6-yard box.
That bobbled, didn't it, just in front of the keeper? Maybe I'm getting a lot of it now, aren't they? Darwish. First test.
Lack of communication there.
He's just looked across, hasn't he?
He has a man behind him, a nice early shout, and leaves it, and it's a tap-in. But on the stretch.
Now Jabor.
Cross, big man in the box.
And the keeper. Important intervention, but he's collided with Darwish. He has no fears about coming out and committing himself. I mean, that's a tough group. You look at it: Turkmenistan, Korea Republic, Lebanon, North Korea, and Sri Lanka, of course. And that is a give that one.
Didn't ever look like it was going to be on target, but that's another statistic.
Wardda having a go.
Again, as we talked about, that's the modern coach, unfortunately. Go a little bit of pressure. I would like to have seen that. That looked like handball to me. I think he had his arm up very high. In his own goal, I think this is handball. It's there, look. Moves the ball with his arm.
Wow, off the crossbar. Just ballooned into that crossbar.
A bit of space opening up for. See the replay. Not sure what the keeper's doing there. He seems to be quite happy doing a chin up.
That's
interesting decision. Yeah. Most goalkeepers, when they see it's going to come down on the crossbar, would have just made sure by.
They just got to keep switched on for a little bit longer here. That might be the first shot on. That's something that we hope will get addressed as far as Sri Lanka are concerned at the break. But we are at the end of the first 45, in which Palestine have dominated pretty much from start to finish.
We saw the other night playing against Bangladesh. Is he going to introduce them to make sure he gets that goal in that semi-final place?
Yeah, Khalid Saalem, who's a handful, might get a little go. And that... Oh, they attempted a long throw there. I tell you what, the noise now from the Palestinian fans, that is nasty.
That's a yellow card.
Razuni has gone down. Sorry, Wazim has gone down.
Feel that one, he might even get a scar off it, but that's a set piece.
That's do with a Pele type chance here, but
tackles.
Rebounds done well. Only a couple of Palestinian players in the area.
Back post.
Off the line, is it? Yes. Keeper was beaten. That's been their best chance of this game so far, Palestine. Will that just give them a little bit of confidence now? It's a free kick.
I think that's good direct play. This first good cross in the box, that's good covering from the centre-back. Make sure he's just underneath the goalpost there. Getting that ball away. It's a nice cross to the back post. Yeah, that's good direct play.
Here is Darwish.
Dealt with well.
He's for Palestine. But all very comfortable.
What I like about that, you've got a goalkeeper.
The coach, I'm sure. They are under pressure again. Picked up in intensity. Keeper's out of his position here.
Can he find a finish?
Still unable to put it in the back of the net. Chance now, surely.
Another good save. Desperate defending from Sri Lanka, throwing bodies in the way.
Excellent stuff. Good entertainment here at the Bangabandhu National Stadium. Palestine unrelenting. They sense a goal. Again, the keeper's missed that one. First time in the air, he's flapped. He was maybe obstructed. It's come back to Darwish. Palestine working hard, as are Sri Lanka.
Just a little respite as they give away a throw-in. Just time to rearrange.
Picking up their chances
Another
now.
good little ball in behind.
Off the post.
Off the
It's
post.
just not happening.
It's bouncing around. Who's going to... Back up. Really turning the screw now.
Over the goal, and the keeper, maybe a little bit of gamesmanship. It's gone up to 12 shots all of a sudden.
That's a really good save. Really good save from the goalkeeper. Big and strong, came out to meet him.
And then this one hitting the post. He did well as well to cut that out.
This goalkeeper's been good. I mean, take his kicking away. He's been solid in the air. Good quality with the cross.
And a range effort from the fullback Katnish. He's not exactly a regular either, but he made quite an impact in the last.
Sneaky kick a ball.
Oh, that fell nicely to Darwish. He rushed that, didn't he? He knows it. Pretty much what they've been doing for the last few months. Oh, again, he's got down well.
Save.
A little toe poke there from Dawood. And again, he's done very, very well. Anasiri.
Really good concentration here, because look how many players are in the way. He gets blocked. Just that little toe punt, and he's still down quickly to tip it around the post. It's a really good save. It's good concentration from that goalkeeper.
Darwan. Can they get the shot away?
Oh, it's on target.
Yeah. Free kick. Committing some bodies again. Darwan. But there's a willingness to go.
Especially later on in the game, they get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. He really has. And all right, he's given a foul away, but the effort to get back, the effort to chase. Ball in from Palestine, just very dangerous. That could be a penalty.
Asking for it, not getting it. Was there a handball there? Referee isn't moved. I tell you what, that might be worth looking at again. Offside is the call, and relief for Sri Lanka. Maybe the top of the shoulder.
And you're right, it would be heartbreaking.
Oh, that's fallen nicely.
That had to be close.
Khaled asking for a handball.
That had to be close to a penalty.
They're asking for the penalty. The referee, once again, isn't convinced.
Have a little look at that.
Come off the thigh and then the hand.
Referee's quite right there. I'm 100% with the referee. That's had a deflection up onto his hand. He's not put his hand down to stop it. It's not hit his hand directly. There was no... Just so that Palestine are now out of the way.
Yeah.
0 points to Sri Lanka, and they just need to take the win. See.
Wilson had gone way, way before. Very quiet. They were singing and dancing earlier.
Good decision from the linesman. What do we say? Be on a Caribbean island somewhere with a massive yacht.
It's a look. He knows. He knows. That's a knowing look.
Does.
And look, his team will have done it before. He may have gone down before.
As much as he complains about it, this is international football, and it's winning and losing, and people lose.
3 losses and a draw, all in World Cup qualification. Touch on, no one can get that. They were asking for it. They've asked for a corner. The referee has given. They must feel it that they can do it for a little bit longer. It does set us up brilliantly for the last game of the group. Towards Khalid Salem! But it's at the far post! They get the goal they have been craving for through the captain earlier on. The young man is passed, but not the responsibility. Muhammad Abu Warda breaks Sri Lankan hearts everywhere. And this man as well. He can't be blamed for it. Anasiri could do nothing about that header.
What a brilliant delivery. Watch this ball.
And look, it was the new man in,
what
the captain.
What a fantastic cross. And a great header. Both defenders concentrating on dealing with the big man. He slips in round the back, and it's a great finish. Just hits the target. Doesn't place it, just puts his full forehead on it with power. It's a great finish.
Keeper got a hand to it, but it was far too much power on it. And it's celebration and probably relief more than anything else.
Huge sigh of relief from that Palestine bench. Probably from Jamie Day in the stand as well.
Yeah, dejection. You can completely understand that. Because they
Goal to go in.
And look now, maybe they've loaded numbers in the box. They've gone for the long throw. Can they get a goal here?
He's got his hands up there. Surprised there wasn't more shouts for a penalty there. He has his hands very close to him.
They've asked for the corner. They're going to get it. They're piling numbers in.
Good delivery needed.
Only one outfield player outside the box for Sri Lanka, and this could mean trouble for them. Could be big problems here on the counter.
Got to work this well.
Great ball into Khalid Salem, and he gets the second. And we knew that could well happen. Khalid Salem gets his second goal of the tournament, as well as the second for his country tonight. And that puts pay to any chance of a miraculous comeback for Sri Lanka.
Well, that really is just the knife in the chest, isn't it, after you? There's just a little twist there as they've conceded in the 90-something minute, and then the fast break. First time they've actually managed to work that fast break well. It's a clever little finish. He didn't have to do too much. Just a little toe poke past the keeper. Puts the game to bed.
Nice pass into his path, and as you said, a clever touch. Khalid Salem. But again, not much more he could do than that.
Had to come out to challenge the ball.
Goal for Palestine, jersey number 9.
Well, now we have just come to the end of the game. The 2 goals coming in added time for a resilient, brave Sri Lanka tonight. But it wasn't enough. Palestine still not looking at their most convincing. And this man, he has worked so hard tonight, as is most of his team, but it just wasn't to be, Simon.
No, always the danger when you hold it to 0-0. Palestine, a very strong outfit, and you always felt they had that 5th gear. Should they be able to tap into it, they did have that ability, and as it happens, you know, similar almost to the Bangladesh game the other night, they just managed to capitalise just when they needed to. Heartbreak for Sri Lanka, really is, and I feel for the coach.
Yeah, they put everything into that game. They held on till the last couple of moments. We wondered whether that might be the time for Palestine to strike, and they did. But it means now the goal difference is -2 each, so the 2 sides that play each other, if it ends in a draw, then it'll be very interesting. They'll have to play each other to knock one of each other out. So there's all to play for. They didn't concede anymore. They left it at 1. They might, if they'd only conceded that 1 goal.
They might have just had an advantage. Might just had an advantage going in, but all to play for in the last game.
Final score then at the Bنغاباندو National Stadium then in this pulsating game. Palestine 2.